But history ain't about knowing facts, it's about solving problems of today, where we're at and understand our grandparents, their impact on today, learning from good ideas, not repeating mistakes.
So remember, in social studies this week, we've been talking about citizenship. And so we're going to continue to do that. And today we're going to read a story called We Live Here Too. So remember, we are all citizens. We are part of Bryant. We are part of Fannin. We are a part of Texas. We are all citizens. So we're going to look at some examples of some ways that kids are showing some good citizenship. We live here too. Hi there, this is Frank B. Wise, your friendly neighborhood advice columnist. If you haven't seen an advice column before, it works kind of like this. Your questions go into the in pile. My answers go in the out pile. In between, I'll be doing lots of thinking, puzzling, head scratching, and if things really get bad, I'll ask my friends or parents to help out. They've always got plenty of advice to go around. I'm 13 years old and live I'm 13 years old and in the 7th grade at CU Fidget Middle School. My favorite subjects are lunch, recess, and gym. Science and social studies aren't too bad either. When I grow up, I want to be a paleontologist. That's someone who studies dinosaurs. Or maybe a professional skateboarder. Lately, I've gotten lots of questions about stuff like how to help other people, what it means to be true to our country, and how we can do a better job of taking care of our planet. I've been trying to think how they can all go together, and I finally got it. Good citizenship. So, we all belong to lots of different groups. We live in a certain country, state, town, and neighborhood. We go to school. We might belong to church or club. All of these groups are important, but people have to do their part to keep them working okay. That's what citizenship is all about. Let's go to it. This is Frank B. Wise at your service. So they're going to be giving him some questions, and he's going to be giving their advice. So let's see what some of the questions are. Hi, Frank. There's a new boy in my class. He wears funny clothes and eats weird food. I can't even pronounce his name. My teacher asked me to show him around, but I don't want to. What if my friends think I actually like him? Robert. What do you think you would do in that case? Well, let's see what Frank Wise gave him as his advice. Dear Robert, well, what if you do actually like him? It's kind of nice to have someone around who hasn't heard all your jokes. And what seems weird to you now will seem pretty normal after a while. When my friend Mackay started coming to baseball practice, he didn't even know how to swing a bat. But now he's so good, everyone wants to be on his team. If he goes pro, I'm going to be his manager. A few days ago, I read something in the Social Studies book that blew me away. It said there are more than 6 billion people in the world. That's 1,000,000 times 1,000 times 6 and then some. And there are some things like 6,800 languages, 267 countries, and 14 major religions. The way I figured it, that makes us all a little weird to someone. I guess what I'm saying is you need to chill out on this one. Maybe you give the new kid a chance. Your friends will too. You might even end up having a lot of fun. Frank B. Wise. I think that's a pretty sweet way of being a friend. Let's see what else some people are struggling with. Dear Frank B. Wise, we're doing team projects in science class. Juan and Ted are on my team. They're a lot smarter than me. It's okay to let them do most of the work, isn't it? Average Annie. Dear Annie, I don't know. Is that cool with them? And do you care if they end up looking like a total slacker? And how will you feel about getting a grade for something you didn't do? That's some stuff to think about. Also, what's up with the whole "they're a lot smarter than me" routine? Are you sure? This reminds me of my 6th grade art project. Cheryl, Ken, Ramona, and I were supposed to paint a rainforest mural on the cafeteria wall. Cheryl didn't say too much, and well, we kind of ignored her. Then we started having trouble painting the monkeys. Their arms and legs looked like spaghetti. Other kids would walk by and wiggle their arms and laugh. Finally, Cheryl said she thought she could do the monkeys. So we painted over the ones we'd done and let her try. She blasted us out of the water. Those monkeys were the best part of the mural. So, hey, Annie, who's to say you wouldn't come up with something totally brilliant? At least give yourself a chance. Frank B. Wise. Dear Frank, my mom says we have to get organized. She says we're all a bunch of pack rats, and she can't stand it anymore. She wants me to go through my closet and give away the toys I don't play with anymore. But if I really need my Mighty Mangular action figure someday? And what's a pack rat anyway? Carlos in California. Has your mom ever told you to go through your room? Mine sure has. Dear Carlos, a pack rat is someone who doesn't get rid of anything. Like my little brother Ben. He keeps everything. Gum wrappers, movie stubs, art projects from 4 years ago, funny shaped rocks from the yard, little pieces from board games we don't have anymore. Personally, his weirdness doesn't bother me. Compared to him, I look pretty good. In my experience, you've got to watch out for a parent on a cleaning kick. They don't make a lot of sense. You're going to have to be strong and make those tough decisions yourself. Otherwise, your mom will go through your stuff herself, and that could be a disaster. What I do at closet cleaning time is I look at each thing and give it a number. 1, 2, or 3. 1 means, no way, I'm never giving this up. 2 means, I like it a lot. 3 means, I like it a little bit, but not that much. I put the things in piles, and the 3s are the things that get tossed. If there aren't enough 3s, though, my mom and dad make me get rid of some of the 2s, too. But the 1s are definitely safe. It might help to think about the kids who'll be getting your things. I mean, it's not like your mom just wants you to throw the toys away. That Mighty Mangular action figure will probably make some lucky kid really happy. So if you go along with your mom, you'll be doing 2 good things. You'll make her happy, and you'll make other kids happy. And as a bonus, it'll be easier to find things in your closet. For a little while, anyway. Thanks for writing. Take care. Frank B. Wise. So I want you to think, have you ever had any of these experiences? Maybe you have something and you have a question. Maybe you can write it down and we can see if we can find some good advice for you. So be thinking of how these people were showing good citizenship and maybe how you can do it at your house and in your community.
But history ain't about knowing facts, it's about solving problems of today, where we're at and understand our grandparents, their impact on today, learning from good ideas, not repeating mistakes. And maybe